to deal with.
On to 174, and this is a bit of a mystery for both sides. We've seen Josh Ogunsanya be consistent for North Carolina, but he's out with a bit of an upper body injury. So it's Nick Fay getting the start for Rob Cole, Tony Ramos, and the Carolina coaching staff. On the other side,
and the takedown right away for Virginia.
Rocco Contino with the early move. Virginia's rolled through 3 different wrestlers at 174, but Contino, the senior from California, gets the call tonight.
Nick Fay has been at 165 for the majority of the year. Wrestled there, a few tournaments, a few duels early, but the team couldn't really find a 65 that was performing to the way they liked, so that's why they went out and recruited Derek Cott halfway through the season. And still, 65 continues to be a bit of a struggle for the team, with Derek Cott's 3 matches for the team being losses so far. He's been wrestling good guys, but got to get it done at some point. And Fay here, weird scramble position. He's got the leg held on the outside and gives up another takedown to Contino. Contino now up 6-1. It's a good lead right away, but he's got his foot. Might be able to throw him off here. Contino's riding a little high. We'll see how this develops. Might be a reversal for Fay. And there it is.
2 on the board for the redshirt freshman from Middletown, New York.
I know Fay came into this year thinking he would be the starter at 165, but a few lackluster performances and struggling to keep his weight down to 65 meant that he should be feeling a lot better body-wise up at 74. We'll see how he finishes out the rest of this period. He's eliminated Contino's riding time with 1:23 left. Riding this period out on top, or maybe cutting him and looking for another takedown are both good options for Fay here.
Strong start from Contino. And 2-2 at the Southern Scuffle in early January. Then medically forfeit for his 4th match.
Caution from Fay, legal start. 3 of those will net you a point, but one of them's not too big of a deal. Contino looking for a reversal now off a little roll. And Fay is still racking up riding time in this position because he was the wrestler on top. And there's been no signal for a reversal just yet. So Fay's still getting riding time. There might be a stalemate coming up here, and they call a reversal. And riding time will start ticking the other way. They do call a stalemate, but now it is Fay who's on bottom. Now 8-3. Less than a minute left. Fay's definitely looking to get to his feet off the whistle here. Contino is a pretty long wrestler. Got to be careful for those trips once he gets up there. Got to be careful for him throwing a leg in. Contino just lets him go.
1 point escape, Carolina.
Contino out of Buchanan High School. Same as the Joffrey brothers. Got a little dynasty going out there in Clovis.
Eye poke there from Fay. Stop the match for a little bit. Back in action here, less than 40. Both wrestlers looking to finish his period on top, and Fay almost gets a little circle off Contino's missed attack. An 8-4 lead is a lot different beast to overcome than an 8-7 lead, so Fay would really like to finish his period on top. Contino looks to be tying him up pretty well, slowing him down. Checking the clock though. This period looks like it's going to end 8-4. Contino.
Plenty of action for both sides. Both wrestlers got a reversal in.
So first you'll see Fay here. Contino riding legs, gets a little high. Fay does a good job shaking him off, and then Contino with the roll. Fay tries to defend here. Ends up with a weird position, kind of a leg in, but sits over the top long enough that refs decide it is control for Contino. Now we've got a caution on Contino. 1 caution apiece now. We should reset the clock to 2 minutes here. Fixing the riding time as well. Take those 2 seconds back off.
2 seconds that could make all the difference.
In a match this close, towards the end, could be a big difference. Faye's second caution. One more would be a point. And those start to stack up like stall calls, and too many of those, you can get yourself disqualified. For reversal again, finds it, might put him to his back here. Doesn't manage to find it, but he's looking for that wrist underneath and might have a tilt here. Looking for a little cross wrist. Gets the little claw ride here. Contino tries to roll, catches him. Did he get 2 swipes? Refs say no, fans want points. Coaches don't seem to be looking for a challenge, but Faye, riding tough, riding that back ankle. He's got a wrist over the top still. Contino has got to be careful just rolling like that without clearing. Could end up on his back again. Just lucky he didn't give up back points that time. Riding that wrist. He's got a tough ride in here, and he's almost above the minute riding time, so this is starting to matter for him. Looks like he's looking for a tilt here. Above a minute riding time for Nick Faye, so we'll have that point if time continues like this. Escape for Contino makes it 9-6. If riding time remains the same, it would be 9-7. And right here, you're thinking the one doesn't look like the guy comes off his back, but ref went 1 and 1 count instead of a 2 count, so no back points for Nick Faye. This looks like blood time for Contino now.
Raiders intending to the mat right near the center.
Looks like trainers thinking up the blood. Blood time's always interesting for both guys, because if you're the guy who's not bleeding, not getting worked on by the trainers, you get a chance to go talk to your coaches, kind of get a little advice, catch your breath a bit, and we'll see if Faye changes his game plan on the feet. So far, it's 2 takedowns to 0. They are back neutral after that escape from Contino at the end.
Tyler, when you were wrestling, how much did you actually hear from the coaches on the bench? Did it turn into white noise pretty quickly?
When you're paused, when there's no action going on, you can hear the coach pretty well, but like in the moment, you might be able to pick out a voice, you might be able to hear your main guy, but a lot of times it's just the crowd, it's just adrenaline pumping, blood rushing through your ears. And Contino with a slick step over there to avoid Nick Faye's low shot, and makes it 12-7. Contino just continues to get back to Faye's legs. See what this scramble looks like. Faye's got a leg extended that Contino's going to try and choose a side on here. Put that bottom leg. Faye hanging out on his head here. He's going to look to try and get both of his legs to one side and maybe trap an arm over the top. But period's going to end like that. 12-7 Contino, and he has choice. He chooses down. It's an interesting choice. He's been dominant on the feet and nearly giving up some turns on bottom. I don't know if I like that choice from the Virginia corner. I think if you go on your feet here and you get a takedown, you're up 8 points anyway. And you don't really want to give up more riding time here. If you can help it.
He's already over a minute of riding time. Seconds ticking up to 1:15 right now.
So Faye lets him go. Faye's got a 6-point gap to try and make up here and has been struggling on the feet. So we'll see if he can finish cleanly or have a little counter offense of his own here, but Contino doesn't need to do much. He could try and look for bonus points here. One takedown puts him into major decision territory. Little shot attempt, stays low, blast double, elevator attempt from Faye, and just does not work. Contino on top, up 9 points, and looking for a major decision. Match ends now. He will secure a major, which does matter a lot considering the 6 points that Virginia gave up due to the injury at 57.
Contino only has 1 bonus point win this year. For the mat return, the Faye scrambles out.
Attacks, and it stays low. Faye comes up, shoots a nice blast double right through him. Faye attempts to elevator, but Contino, these long Virginia wrestlers, can't throw his body over him, and could have given up back points there.
Faye's riding time back under a minute.
One more bonus point for Nick Fay. It's now an 8-point difference, and if Fay wants to now wrestle for the team and not himself, he needs to look for a takedown here to get rid of this major decision. Another takedown for Contino makes it an 11-point difference. I'm thinking he's just going to keep cutting him, try and find this tech fall.
Need a differential of 15. 25 seconds left for Rocco Contino to score.
Contino looks like, duck attempt from Contino. Be careful with those 50-50 positions though. Looks like this one's going to end 19-9. Contino, Virginia, major decision.
A big momentum boost for the Who's at 174. Rocco Contino with his first ACC win of the year. A major decision over Nick Fay. Team score 9-7 after 4 matches.